today in a pyjama. Look, Stitch and penguins. Yeah, that's nice. How are you? Hi today. It's evening. It's 7 o'clock in the evening. And yeah, and it's so much nice. And I made the dirty laundry and cleaned them and washed them and put them on the laundry spider in the garden, and yet it's all ready and it's very nice, and yes, and it's so cozy, and yeah, and my husband is sick. He has fever with red nose and and yes, and it's so much nice, and the smoke one in the evening, and yes, and I have had a visitor today, a friend for me. She was my neighbor, and yes, and yet she's in another apartment and in the village, and visited me, and yes, it was nice, and she brought me one choice from the garden, self-made, and it was so much nice, and I helped her because she needs a little bit help, and yes, we made it, we got it, and you must tell yourself how hard it gets, or how hard it's be, you can go and make it. Yes. Today I'm very tired and I don't know the text really, but I hope you understand. Yes, and it's in the evening, and I made a picture from the sunset, and yes, and it's lovely, and I love our apartment, and we made all by ourselves, the wall and the furnitures, and yes, and there we get one furniture again, one, and then is the apartment ready, and we don't build anymore in this apartment, and yes, and the evenings are the freedom after the work and the learning and so on, and it's very nice, and I'm relaxed, and it was a lot of work today, and I promised the father to help him, but not today because my husband is sick, and yes, and he said, is he well? And I say, no, not today, and he say, oh, okay, but he's not dead, no? And I, no, Mr. Father, no, he's not dead, no. And I said, good job, thanks, and yes, and yeah, and and yes, and I met today a lot of friends in the village because they are in the locals, and in the city too, in the small city in the mountains. Yes, yesterday and the day before, and yes, and it was very nice, but they don't like to show pictures, because they are Mhm. Yes, yes. And yeah, so the life moves on. Bye.